party people. All right. I'm just going to let a couple of you come on live and we're going to talk all about breathing easily because I had a kid with a runny nose and then it just kind of went a little bit deeper. Now I have some respiratory congestion. And so that seems to be a common thing these last few months in lots of situations. And so we're going to talk about how to tackle that the easy way and use doTERRA's wellness program to get the items you need kind of in a slow, not having to buy it all at once, but gives you a really easy way to take the guesswork out and get the things you need over the course of a few months. And so it's a really wonderful program. So stick around. I'm just going to get started in just a second and pull up my notes. We already did a breathe hood. And so if you've gone through oil camp, kudos to you. Put I love oil camp down below. If you haven't gone through oil camp, then go through it. It's in the guides at the top or on the side of your phone, depending on which device you're using. And it's there to serve you. It's just called oil camp. And so you start at post 1, day 1, and you go through the different posts. There's 10 days worth. I promise you, you will thank me at the end. All right, so this is, while we wait, a steam diffuser. And it's just a really nice, easy way to get oils into the airway that are going to help break up the congestion. And it's just mess free. And so all I did was open it, fill up. It has a heat element in there, and you put these little passive diffusers on top, the little lava rocks, drip the oils on the lava rocks, and then the steam comes up so you can put a little hood, a towel over you and breathe it in. If you don't have a handy dandy little steam diffuser, no big deal. Because prior to a steam diffuser, guess what I used? A pot I warmed the water like right before boiling, and then I would use the whole pot. And when I used it on my kids, I would just get a mug, like just a mug, whatever kind of coffee mug you have, and then put the water in it, the hot water, and drip the oils in, and then just put the towel over the head and let the oils steam in. So steam up into the sinuses. So the idea is you have the hot liquid, you put the oils in, it steams it, and it goes into your sinuses and opens the airways. So you can do this in the shower. You can do this on the go, like if you just want a personal inhaler. It's just about getting it into your airways, and then using that heat breaks things up. So we're going to talk about what oils we used this morning, and we'll talk about the process of getting things in your home so that I call it having your arsenal ready, right? You want to have your tool set ready, your wellness cabinet ready for when the day hits. We don't want to be stuck on a day when something happens and we don't have the tools we need, okay? So let's start with, let me tell you the oils I used for Sam real quick. He's really particular about oils. And so I can put oils on him. He's been letting me do Symphony of the Cells, which is a step up for him. He's usually so picky that he does not want them. And so I have to sneak him on when he's sleeping. You know how it is if you're a mom and you're trying to take care of your kids. But he chose, I let him choose. I just picked several oils that are great for respiratory, and he chose Arex and Nioli. And Nioli is very similar. It was a limited item last year. Like every single month we had a free product. doTERRA gives us a free product every month. Well, last year, every year was an exclusive items we can't buy. So Nioli is in DDR Prime. It's a very similar chemical characteristics to tea tree. And so I knew that it's going to be a great oil for infection, helping his body fight things off, boosting his immune system, and opening airways. And so I put that in the mix, and it's a really mild, and it's not as medicinal or astringent smelling as tea tree. It smells really good, actually. And he chose those two. So I put them on the little rocks after the steam started. I can still smell it. It smells so good. If you guys have your favorite oils, put down below. Like, do you love Breathe? Do you love Siberian firs? Are you more of a fir person to open those airways? Rosemary or peppermint, eucalyptus, Melissa is Neil's go-to. So any of those will be great for steaming or putting in the back of your shower. Let's talk about the kits though. How do we get the products that we need so that we're able to fight whatever comes up. Okay, so here's Respiratory Kit 1. And so it has several things, and I have opened this, so I don't even know what's in here, but this is the bag and this is the box. Okay, and inside the boxes you'll see the little QR code. Scan that because it gives you a nice little video about it if you've gotten it yet. Don't throw those away until you do that. So it comes with Breathe oil, the whole bottle. It comes with, let's see, yeah, respiratory drops. So the Breathe drops, they're like throat drops. They open the airway. They're great for running and exercising. Lime, which is what I would have used with Sam if he didn't choose AirX, but AirX is packed full of all kinds of citrus. So it's perfectly, I didn't need to use the lime because lime breaks up the congestion. Cardamom, which is another great respiratory oil, and it's in Breathe, but with getting the whole cardamom, you're just getting like that powerful punch. You're able to use it a little bit more, a little bit extra if you need it. Peppermint beadlets, and then the personal diffuser. The personal diffuser comes in a box, and it looks like this. It's really cool. Look, it's branded. You unscrew it, and then you put whatever oils you want on your little diffuser wick, so to speak. And so you can drip the oils on it, and you can even turn it over and put it back in and drip the other side. Okay, and you could have 2 different aromas, but as it drips in, it's going to seep down to the other side. And I like to actually use this for, I deal mostly with headaches, so that's what I use this for. So I use it for headaches, and I put past tense and frankincense and melissa on there. I love them. It smells really good, and it helps a ton. And this fits nicely in your pocket or in your bag, and then you have it handy dandy. So that's really fun. So like I said, lime for congestion, drink it, put it in your water, breathe. It's a great way. This is a great way to stock up on oils because the kits come in 3. So basically the first month you get kit 1, and it has the stuff I'm talking about. The Breathe oil, the lime oil, the Breathe drops that are right here, the cardamom, the peppermint beadlets, and which I had already taken out and stole because our kids love those. The peppermint beadlets, and then the diffuser, the personal diffuser. So you can stock up on these oils, and it's $75, and you get this really cute bag, and then you get exclusive items that you can't buy. And then the next month, kit 2 has different items. It has items that you're going to need for respiratory, but I love the idea of you work with what you have, and then you slowly build so that you have everything you need. So, you know, if something's not working as good, you can switch it up. The next month comes with Eucalyptus, and then it comes with Breathe Touch, which is something that we use like a, I know I have one somewhere, a Breathe Stick. So like the Breathe Stick, it's very similar, or maybe it is that. Let's double check. Yeah, you know, it's Breathe Touch. The Breathe Touch is the roller, but we use it like a Breathe Stick. So if you don't have the Breathe Stick, put it on the bottom of the feet, the chest, and it opens airways. The back is a great way too. Put it in the palms and have them breathe it in. If they're a child that struggles with allergies or respiratory issues in general, maybe asthma, they can carry the Breathe Touch with them and then put it in their hand and breathe it as often as they need to. So it's a really helpful, already diluted, very safe way to give it to your kids, and also just to have it on the go and not have to bring your whole bottle. Laurel Leaf is another great option. All right, so I haven't even opened this yet. And I know they have special gifts. When you get the packs, you get a special gift. I have to order number 3 still. And so I got a lot of the sets, but I had to take my time and get the things I needed, right? And so take your time and get the things you need according to what your needs are. And as you do that, you'll start to build that arsenal like really well, and you get special gifts in here. Okay. All right. So Laurel Leaf, it's in here. I'll talk about each thing, but let's go to Laurel Leaf first because I mentioned it already. Just so neatly packed in here. Laurel Leaf is a 5 ml. That means it's one of the smaller bottles. It is an oil that is in Breathe. And so I like to use oils like this that are more exclusive and you can't buy it. And they're more potent, or you can buy it like cardamom. It's kind of like taking the oils out of Breathe and setting them all along the shelf, right? And then you're looking at it. And then you might want to use one that day in your palm and just use laurel leaf straight to open your airways. That might be your oil. Like that might be the oil in Breathe that is like the oil that works for you best. And you just never know, right? So there are little handheld sensors. There's a scan that I use called Zyto that kind of helps you to know which oils work best with your body, but not everybody has that, and it's not really necessary. You really just can play around with it. And so for us, this is how I know this is true. Like with On Guard, I use On Guard a lot. But a friend of mine used her scanner and it called for clove. She was feeling a little like drainage in her throat, called for clove. So she took a drop of clove under her tongue, and then within minutes, her drainage was gone. So for her, that was her oil, right? It's in On Guard. She could keep using On Guard, but it was like that extra potent form of that oil that gave her that boost of immune system power that her body wanted. And so the same thing goes with any oils that we can separate out of the blends and use them in a single oil, because it is just information. If you guys aren't familiar with that yet, our cells work in a certain way, right? And oils bring in good information and it brings out bad information. And so when we put laurel leaf on our body, it's going to bring in some type of information and tell our cells, hey, your body needs to do this, right? You need to do this to work for your body. It's just this really cool scientific process that our bodies work. They're working right now. Like every single day, all day, they're doing a job. And what we put in them matters. And so if you're eating donuts all day, like my son begging me yesterday for 6 Krispy Kreme donuts. No, we were not going to go get those 6 donuts, but he was craving it, right? Well, his body wants that because it's fun to have sugar. But really what his body needed was a really healthy meal. And so instead, we just went home and had a healthy meal. And so then he was satisfied. He didn't ask for the donuts anymore. So sometimes your body's going to want things, but what you give it is going to determine how you feel later on in that day. So if you fed it those donuts, you're going to feel really fatigued and worn out, and you're not going to really be motivated to do anything else. But if you go on to that healthy meal or put your oils on, you're going to have the energy. You're going to be boosted in your immune system, boosted in your energy. You're going to feel better, and you're going to want to do the things you need to do for that day. The next thing is Tri-Ease. Tri-Ease is simply lemon, lavender, and peppermint in a little capsule. That's it. This is like, I consider this, it's like your allergy medicine. So if you're taking Claritin, or if you're taking Zyrtec or anything like that, you can try Tri-Ease and even start to swap it out if you're working with your doctor and starting to try this. So you might take 2 a day, you might take 1 a day, but if you wake up with a stuffy nose and you take one, you're gonna be able to feel that opening up very quickly. So this is a great one to have on hand. And so we have I haven't opened the diffuser yet, but we have the Eucalyptus, which we love. This is one of my favorites. It's great for muscles, football. So just because it's in the respiratory kit does not mean that you're not going to use it for other things. So check the videos, look for Eucalyptus in the group, and find other powerful ways to use it. Breathe Touch, like I said, for putting on your body. Chest, back, bottom of the feet for opening up your airways. And then Tri-Ease for like allergies. And then laurel leaf for like the extra boost if you need it of a certain oil, and because it's a pure oil instead of a blend. And then last but not least, with this specific kit, this is the second one, remember, so you can order one month and then with the rest of the things you need, or and then you can allow for it to swap over to kit 2, and then the second month kit 2 will come. Or you could make another order. So if you made 3 orders in 1 month, you could get all 3 in one. So if you're really struggling with something and you want them all in 1 month, that is absolutely okay. Look how fun this is. So it's a little passive diffuser. You put it in the shower. It has this rubber bottom, so it doesn't scratch anything. And then it's just a stone. And then you can flip it, or you can put, like I mentioned, the oils that you want for your steam shower on this. And the benefit of having this, instead of just dropping it in the bottom of the shower, is that the bottom of the shower is eventually going to get rinsed out, right? Very quickly. But if you put it on this and you put it on the shelf, you can lift it and just like breathe it in deeply. You can spend more time with it. It'll be more concentrated close to your face. And you can also switch it up and put whatever oils you want on it and leave it nearby. And I love, my favorite combo is rosemary and peppermint. Like those, I love those. They smell really good. It's invigorating. Any drainage I'm having goes away. That's just my oil. So play around. Tell us what oils you love. And that is your passive diffuser. It's a passive shower diffuser. So super fun, very, very convenient. I will be putting that in my shower. Actually, I'm gonna put it in my shower, but I can bet you by next week it is in Jackson's shower. He loves oils in the shower. All right, so kit 3, let's talk about kit 3. Again, it will come in a cardboard box, and then you can just transfer over to your bag so that you have everything respiratory support in one bag. And it comes with AirX, which we used today because it smells like citrus. You can actually put it in your water and it breaks up phlegm. It helps to just gently detox. Peppermint, everybody loves peppermint. It's one of those oils that we use probably a bottle a month because so many people in our family use it. And so having it in this kit is just like a refill for us. We also get Ravensara. So you got laurel leaf, second month, and then Ravensara is another oil that is in Breathe. And so it's just another like booster. You get to have the single oil. It's more potent. You can use it in different ways, and that may be your oil for opening airways. On Guard. Now, why did they include On Guard in respiratory? I can promise you, I don't care if you're dealing with digestion issues, respiratory issues, pain issues, whatever issues you're dealing with, probably the stress of that issue is causing your immune system to break down and weaken. So we always want to add On Guard to the mix, whether it's on the bottom of the feet, in water, or diffusing it. It's going to be great for boosting that immune system. The Breathe stick, the vapor stick, comes in the 3rd month. So you will get it eventually, and then you just put it on your chest. Let's see how it works, okay? You can just roll it on. You can rub it in further if you'd like to. I love putting a little bit behind my ears because it opens up my earways really well. And then the 3rd kit will come with a really cute doTERRA car clip. And so you can put it right on your vent, put your oils on, and like use some elevation in there or whatever oils you want in the car, some Ravensara, and boost the respiratory effects in your house. So that's all we have for respiratory support. If you haven't checked out thrivewithcrystal.com, go there. It's the new website. Slowly we'll be adding more things to it, more videos, more content, and it's just to help serve you off of Facebook. And if you need help with another area, there's lots of different categories on there, so you can sign up for a free 30-minute consult and get on your pathway to health. Not all with oils, some of it's meal plans and just helping you guide in simple steps. So whatever you need, I'm sure there's a solution. If you need oil help and just coming up with a plan, we can totally do that too. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go on your Monday, but don't forget, every single Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, we have a wellness call. It's on Zoom, it's live, we all meet, we all chat, we give our testimonies, and we talk. If you have not come, I'm gonna highly encourage you to come. This is the website, okay? bit./ly, capital O, little I, little L, capital ED. So it's just bit.ly / and then so bit.ly/oiled. And then you can meet us on Zoom, talk with us, and every week's a new topic. It's always amazing. I cannot wait to see your faces on there. I'll talk to you later. Bye.